Welcome to Manga Palate, everybody. I know I'm laughing right off the top, and that's probably just because, man, I can't believe we went with this of all things. We are your hosts. I am Pacicia Luna here with my co-host.
Manga Chef Isaiah.
And here's the thing: how many of you are familiar with Dog Days? Tell me you're familiar with Dog Days. There were 3 seasons of it. Did any of it matter? Probably not. But that's what we're here to talk about. I, Manga Chef Isaiah, I'd brought up Dog Days to you multiple times just in conversation. I never felt like you needed to watch it because now that we have watched it, was it anything?
Nope.
No, it wasn't. It was actually nothing for
The end
hours.
of season 1 was something.
Maybe, sorta. I guess it got resolved like instantly, so I don't even know if it was something.
It was something. Like, it got me. Like, oh.
Yeah, all right. So, we're not gonna talk about all 3 seasons because he didn't get to watch all 3. He watched the first 2, which already, I mean, I don't even think there's too much to say. Anyway, Dog Days is another show that is ripped from a light novel, so that's cool. No, wait, I'm sorry, I got that backwards. It's just a show, and then it got made into a light novel after the fact, along with drama CDs, because people like Dog Days. Okay. The first season ran from April 2nd, 2011 to June 25th, 2011, making it a spring show, and then the second season aired July 7th of the next year, 2012, to September 29th of that same year.
It's
Fucking...
like they're going on vacation while people are watching it.
Yeah. I'm like, alright, we got all the heavy shit done. Let's go goof off now. Alright, do you want to tell them what Dog Days even is? Because it's
Sure.
3 seasons of pretty much nothing. I mean, go for it.
So, the way the show starts out is with the hero. I'm trying to pronounce his name. Izumi. Is that correct?
What's his last name? Yes.
Chinquay?
Sink.
Sink.
It's the French word for 5.
Okay, Sink.
Get used to the French and Italian, everybody. Like everyone's name is either French or Italian.
Yeah. So,
And
he gets summoned by like a dog with a sword. He just sticks it on the ground and
Isaiah, she has a name. She's a princess.
no, the dog that with
Oh, the other dog, right? The actual dog.
he has a name too, but
The dog also has a name. All of them have
I
names.
forgot. There's multiple dogs too.
Yeah, there's like regular dogs and then human dogs, which is why Dog Days is insane. I love that there's like humanoid and like dogs. They're just girls except they have dog ears. And then after that, you see that they're like followed by real fucking dogs.
Yeah. So
What
anyway,
makes them different?
one's human? I guess that's basically it.
I don't know. It's the same thing that I always thought about, like Mickey Mouse having a pet dog, but like Goofy's a dog. I was always confused by that.
Yeah.
And this is the same thing.
But so yeah, the actual dog sticks a knife into the ground when Sink is jumping off a school building. So it's like
He's a sports nerd. He wants to do like extreme training competitions and shit. He loves it. That's what he's all about.
so yeah, like parkour stuff and yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, he gets summoned to the country of
Biscotti.
Biscotti, which is just biscuit, I guess.
It's actually like the Italian crackers things that they make out of bread.
So it's a dog treat.
It's
either
the
way.
Biscotti Republic.
Yeah. Um.
I'm sorry. Every time I say that out loud, the Biscotti Republic. Yeah, fuck you. And the princess. What's the princess's name?
Me. Fuck. I can't pronounce it.
Milichiore. It's
Meligione.
Milifiore Firiano Biscotti, which that's a super Italian name. And then it's just a pink dog girl
Yes, she's the princess.
of the Biscotti Republic.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
So
Yeah,
when
girl.
they get when he gets there, he's asked to do like participate in a competition,
A
and he'll be
war.
called their hero.
It's a war, Isaiah.
Sorry, war.
This is their war. Okay. So I don't know how many of you are familiar with the sports festival idea. It's essentially a day where kids do sporting activities and compete against each other. You know, both to foster the respect for physical activity, as well as also, you know, being able to be part of a group and join with your friends. It's basically like a. I know they had it in America because I had one in high school. They called it Field Day, where like everybody just went out and did sports stuff. It's that. That's what their war is. Their war is like try to get across this river without falling into the water, while people are trying to knock you into the water. It's but they're considerate war. It's so that people don't have to die. But it's just the sports festival stuff.
Yeah, and the way
It's
no one gets injured is because they have a magical barrier that stops them from getting ever injured.
and they turn into little animals. It's like it's a dog person, but then they get fucking wrecked and they turn to a little puffball that has dog ears and a tail.
Or a cat ball.
Ah, well, we haven't talked about
I wanted to
the
bring that up.
the Garrett Lion Dominion. Shit,
They're just cats.
they're just cats, and it's called the Lion Dominion.
Except for that one guy who looks like a lion, the general.
Yeah, but then when he gets beat, he just turns into a little puffball.
Yeah.
And then the little puffball has a deep voice. It's like, meow. I love Dog Days. I
I
love
guess
it so much.
Uh, okay, so those two kingdoms, the Scotty, the lion,
Scotty Republic and the Gallet Lion Dominion.
yeah, and their princess is called Leon, so
Leon Mitchell.
that's super cat.
Her whole name is super French. It's Leon Michel Gallet de la Roe.
So you know she's fancy.
She's sort of the emperor now because her parents aren't really around much.
Yeah. So they're the two main like places competing with each other. I mean having the war. 'Cause
Mhm.
like whoever wins the war gets like more money or something.
So the thing is, people put in money and like bet on the competitions, and that the winner would take the most of the money that was donated towards the competition. That's also why they don't have to actually kill each other and shit. It's just a sports competition where like you donate money and you bet stuff, and then the winner gets to take more of the stuff, but the loser still gets something instead of nothing. Because it's ultimately all this war crap is just to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't really matter like
None of it matters.
the
None of
war.
it. It's a fight thing in the sense that people are fighting, yes, but there are no stakes. No one dies. No one nothing. There are no like real tensions or stakes. It's just kind of a goofy thing to watch. There's like announcers. They'll be riding along on one of those bird things, and just go like, oh no, look, and then he did this. Oh my god, he's defeating them so quickly. It's fucking nothing. It's nothing for like 10 episodes.
He does get magical powers because of a ring.
Because
But-
he's zero.
Yeah. But then again, it doesn't really matter.
He's not hurting anybody. He's just, he's like the anchor on a team. It doesn't really change much.
Yeah. But if you like fight things, I guess you'll think it's cool.
If you're focusing on like the energy blasts and shit, then yeah, it is kind of cool. I didn't really mind it because I really liked it when he beat them. They would just turn into the puffballs and go like, man. How did you like the samurai, Isaiah?
Not the ninja, the samurai.
No, the ninja's her buddy. I
Yeah,
mean the
so
samurai.
for Roche de Arquin,
That's
they call her My Lady a lot.
it's not the worst pronunciation. It's but it's yeah. Go ahead. It's brioche.
Rios.
Yeah, brioche d'Arquien. But sure.
Yeah.
Look,
The
I
part
said
where
it before. I'll say it again. Get ready for a lot of French and Italian names. If you aren't ready for all these weird pronunciations, don't try to say names. It's for fucking like the great hero. Remember the ancient hero? What was her name?
um, what was it? Like the
Ad-
king.
no,
Oh,
no, no. The hero from the
Grand
past.
Mama Nair.
No. Adelaide Grand Monnier.
Yeah.
Everybody. It's fucking something like that. It takes work.
And
Well,
the
what's
Demon King is Valerio Calvados. What?
yeah? It don't matter. It don't matter. None of it matters.
I can pronounce Vert and Noir because that's just black and green.
Yeah, Veil Noir. That's easy. Also, I feel that we have experience because Nep Nep.
Yep.
Like we actively talk about Nep Nep, so we've said Noir and Veil. But compare that to like Almedio Aldice.
No.
She's like, the fuck? What? Who are you? Shut up! I'm a cat man, and I'm here to save the day.
Eclair.
Eclair. The girl's name is Eclair Martinocci.
She's just fan service, I think. She's like the Cinderella of the whole show.
Does anyone not count?
Um,
There's a lot of parts where they're just like bathing or hanging out and stuff.
maybe
And
the guys.
The girls. I mean, yeah, but I have this to say because, as you know, I am down with the Fujos. So, Leon's little brother, Gao.
Call. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff for him out there.
Yeah, there was one. There was one cutaway.
No. I mean, like in terms of like stuff people make.
I meant in the show.
Yeah, but that's what I mean by like, I don't know. Doesn't everyone sort of have that kind of pull? Yeah, you go. I mean, not really the guys. I go, no. I have this to say, as I am down with the Fujos. There's a lot of stuff about Gaul out there. A lot, which is like you don't really do anything, but I guess people like you. All right.
Yeah, and I guess the Demon King's outfit's kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of flashy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always.
So I wanna talk about the people that were on the show because, like, dude, how many of these voices did you recognize?
A lot.
Yeah, right. Could you place them or no?
I'm very sure the princess of the squirrel princess. I forgot her name.
Okay, cool. Veil.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard her somewhere else.
That's because she's Yuki Aoi.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. On the topic of fucking Eclair, did Eclair sound familiar?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the voice actor.
Ayana Taketatsu.
Oh.
Did Sync sound familiar? The main guy?
Yes.
Okay. You want to tell me where you think you might have heard him?
I think he's from the love thing.
Oh, Binan Koko?
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Nah, I don't got it.
He's Rin Matsuoka from Free, the guy with the shark teeth.
Oh yeah.
He's also Ryuji in P5. And he's done a lot of other things. But the point is, those are the ones I know you would recognize the best. He's also Okabe, the scientist from Steins Gate.
Oh.
Okay,
how
about Ricotta? Which, yeah, the girl's name is Ricotta, guys. I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah. Can I point out who it is now?
Okay. No, but even then, like, as long as you go, oh, I think they might have also been this character. Like, that's something.
Okay. Who is she?
That is Nana Mizuki, who was on a lot of fucking things. I guess the first thing I always think of is she's Fate from Nanoha, and she was also Toma on Minami K, and she did the songs for fucking what do you call it, Rosario to Vampire. You know those opening songs?
Oh yeah.
Those are her.
Good. Good.
Yeah,
Good work.
those are all great songs. I feel stupid. You know what? I think everyone besides us, because we didn't really watch it, would probably more likely know her as Hinata from fucking Naruto.
Yes. Okay.
I laugh at that now only because I'm like, why didn't I say that first? I was like, oh yeah, I didn't really watch that.
Because we don't. Yeah.
But she doubled down on the show because she was two people. Can you guess who the other one was?
Was she the king hero?
Nope.
I don't know.
She
She's
was
a good
his,
voice actor, so.
she was his cousin, Nanami.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds
Rakata
different.
and Nanami are the same woman.
That's good. That's good voice acting.
Kana Hanazawa was also here, interestingly enough, because she's noir.
Kanahana Zhao.
Kana Hanazawa. Come on, Isaiah. Come on. We've talked about her a lot.
I see Defrag. I guess she's from Defrag.
She was on Defrag, yeah. Really?
Oh! She did Wake Up Girls?
She did do Wake Up Girls. But that's not what I meant.
What do you mean?
I mean... Fine, I have to do this. She was on Kananja ga Flag wa Oraretara, she's Megumu. She was on Sekide as the little girl Kusano. She's on that show, the Monogatari shows as the girl with the snake thing. She's the one who sang fucking Renai Circulation. She's also Onodera on Nisekoi. And she's the little sister on fucking True Love Do.
Huh.
Yeah. That sounds like, buddy, really?
I should know her.
You should. She comes up a lot. She's been on like a bunch of the things we've watched already, and things we've talked about in general. All right. Well, yeah, there's a lot of people here.
There is. It's like everybody. I guess it's somebody.
Yeah, Mili Hiyore was Yui Horie, who was Naru on Love Hina, the main girl. And she's Minori on Toradora, the girl that the main guy has a crush on. And she's Ayu on Kanon. So, those are all things. I really like Toradora, but that's its own thing. The squirrel is... I like that the squirrel has a thing. The fact that the squirrel has a country. The squirrels are involved.
And she's connected to the king hero. The hero king.
Yeah.
Hero.
What? Do you remember what her country was?
Something with a P.
The Principality of Pastillage. Or, yeah, Pastillage Principality. That's it.
Oh wow. Okay, it's just principality. Okay.
Principality of Pastillage. So, what do you even have to say about fucking Dog Days, honestly?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because, I mean, we both like it. But what we like about it is that it's nothing. So is there anything to say?
Season 1 ended with a demon attacking them,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
and they almost couldn't see the hero again, so I thought that was kind of on the nose.
Yeah, but then they told him, you have to leave and then come back. And he goes, I can do that.
He didn't remember them, though. Until the very end.
Until the very end, yeah. So I guess there was tension there.
Yeah. some character development from like Rebecca was kind of cool when she met the Squirrel Princess.
Squirrel princess. I don't fucking Colvert, but yeah, yeah. No, I mean like the way his relationship with his cousin becomes the way when his cousin joins the Gallet Lion Dominion, and like overall the relationships with the people from the. Do you even remember the alternate world's name?
Nope.
Leonard.
Leonard.
Well, Frionardo. Well, I mean, all right. Look, the way you write it in Japanese, because it's all phonetic, is like Furoniado, but it's Leonard is how it's supposed to be written.
So it's just free.
Well, Flonyard. It's French, so stupid pronunciation.
Okay, yeah, I got like nothing to say about the show.
I also have next to nothing to say besides all of the stuff that happens is kind of fun because like the fights are the fights, and I don't really give a shit about fights, but somehow they become interesting in seeing all the stupid shit that they decide to pull up, and the people and the way they talk. For example, Brioche, right? How'd you like Brioche?
She sounds like an old like man.
She sounds like an old man. Do you mean like in her tone of voice or the way she talks?
Her tone of voice.
Oh, that's funny, because that's Yoko Hikasa. God damn it, Isaiah. You genuinely not remember?
Is she the girl from Beelzebub?
What?
No.
What does that mean? There's a
The-
lot of people on Beelzebub.
The demon one.
What? Oh, Hilda!
Hilda.
No, she's not Hilda. Really? Nothing?
She's Rise in High School DxD.
Rias. For God's sakes, you don't even remember how to pronounce that name. Yes, she was Rias on High School DxD. Anything else? Something that you and I never shut up about. A show, or rather, a game that you and I never shut up about.
She's on Danganronpa.
She's in Danganronpa, she's Kirigiri. God damn it, Isaiah. She was on Kanojo ga Flag wa Ora Datara. She was Ayuzaki Rin. And ultimately, I will always go back to Hokishi no no because I like Infinite Stratos. But the point remains! Man, come on. Just like at this point we're padding for time because honestly we don't have anything to say. And that's why I'm also disappointed and like I was hoping this would be a good way to pad for time, but instead it's just you going, I don't know. I feel indignant. Look, the point is, I like Brioche. She talks like an old samurai man. Like she uses seisha and it goes out to punctuate her sentences. And so does Panettone? What the fuck was her first name? Yukikaze Panettone. Yeah, that's it. The fox girl. She also uses Degozaru and shit, and I imagine that's just because she picked it up from her samurai master. That's a weird, like, particular tick to Japanese, the whole, like, you can say I in, like, 15 different ways. So I am amazed that in this alternate universe where it's dogs and cats and other wildlife, like, other animals becoming humans, that they also develop the same equally bizarre manners of speech that Japanese has. Like the tiger. Like the tiger, Jean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like she has a weird accent that is only noticeable as a person who's not used to speaking Japanese. It's like, huh. I wonder what that's about. Well, fuck it then. I don't really have anything to say besides like little things like that.
Samurai summoned like a giant sword.
She also did that slash where the whole building came down.
the rabbit that steals girls. I forgot what they're called. That's a Y. The outfits they go out when they like go out to like events and stuff.
Right. Okay. Oh, jeez. You know what? I think we're done. Because there's honestly nothing for us to say.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Yeah.
I know, you're trying to pad for time. That's what I was doing too. And I was upfront about it. Which in its own way became comical. But, like, honestly, I feel that this will be really hard to define as a food because it's so nothing.
So something that's like no substance at all.
Yeah, but also very sweet and nice. Do you feel like cotton candy is fine?
Yeah, cotton candy's fine.
Cotton candy is like literally nothing. It's just air. Which is how I feel when I'm watching Dog Days. It's like, this is all fun. This is great. Is this a constructive usage of my time? Probably not. Is there any underlying narrative or expression I have to feel about that? No. No, not at all. This is just me goofing off and having fun.
Well, I guess that's it.
Holy shit, this is... Man, you know what's funny? You know what's really funny about this?
What?
We hated Tagashi Kashi, but we complained. So we took more time than this thing that we actually liked, but had nothing to say.
It's so hard to come up with something to say about this show.
I know, because there's like nothing to talk about. It's just like, yeah, that was cool. You know what? I have this to say. Fucking go watch Dog Days. If you're listening to us, you get it. So you should go watch Dog Days.
It's a good waste of time.
Dog Days is so good. And, like, it's good in a way that, like, cotton candy is good. It's very airy. It's very nothing. There's nothing heavy, nothing to really think about. Just kind of enjoying what you got for the brief moment it's there.
Yeah, it doesn't have any dull episodes.
No, it's fun all the way through. Which is how, when we were discussing the show, Manga Chef Isaiah said, oh, maybe I'll just watch the first episode and see how it turns out. He ended up watching 2. He's probably going to watch the 3rd one now.
3rd season.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's amazing. Also, did you like the way it was named? Dash? With a little apostrophe?
Yeah, I saw the dash come up in the opening. I was like, God.
Yeah, and then the second one is Double Dash.
Shows nothing.
Shows so nothing. I love it. And there's people on it whose voices I love to hear. And it's like, this is great. This show is nothing, but I'm having fun.
The way you chase the princess is just a dog is, like, amazing.
Yeah, I mean, like, the fact that when people die, they don't die. They turn into little animal puffballs. I really like that. I don't know why it makes me laugh so much, but, like, watching the big tough guy get his shit pushed in and then turn to a little puffball and then hear the puffball in his deep voice go like, wow, like, really made me laugh. But there's that one time the fox girl, Yukikaze, like, beats up a guy, and this little cat, he has a mustache, and his little cat ball had another mustache on it.
Oh my god.
And then it just, like, meowed angrily as she left. But it was clearly an adult man they convinced to go meow into a microphone.
Oh, and sometimes the ears catch me off guard. Like,
oh, you forget that the ears are there?
Yeah, like, oh shit, that's a fox. Or, oh shit,
the ears are literally kind of the only thing that makes them appear to be not an animal. It's that, or when you get a full body shot and then you see the tail. But, like, that's it. There's, like, nothing else that makes you think, oh, there must be some sort of bizarre creature. Like the samurai. The samurai wears a hat half the time. You don't see her ears.
Yeah. Or Eclair is like a droopy dog.
Yeah, she has like Cocker Spaniel ears that are like hanging down.
And she's like sad all the time, so I'm like, is she supposed to be a sad dog?
No, it's supposed to... You know what? I found a thing. I can't remember what it was, but it was like... it was something to the effect of like, some people like dogs with hanging ears and some people like dogs with like standing ears. So then there's like a thing where like Eclair goes, do you hate dogs with droopy ears? And I was like, what is happening? What is happening? Why are we having this conversation? Why am I reading this?
Oh yeah, it's also kind of a harem, I guess.
Oh, it's a harem. It's a harem. Everybody loves him by the end of it.
But he never gets it.
I mean, does it matter? No, it doesn't.
That's like every.
None of it matters. Even when the fucking horrible Demon King shows up, and it turns out he's just a creepy perv, and that's it. He's not even that much of a bad guy.
I do wonder how they like became like a couple or whatever.
Oh, what, Adelaide? Yeah.
Is that in the third season?
I can't remember. Fucking Norio Wakamoto is on this show. Why? Why do they convince Norio Wakamoto? How do they convince all of these people? They're like, hey, you want to pretend to be a cat for like a couple of days?
I think it
Sometimes you
made
get
money.
I mean, yeah, but just Norio Wakamoto was Cell, goddammit. Norio Wakamoto mattered. And every once in a while he does really dumb, goofy shit, and it's like, I am amazed that someone told you, hey, I want to do this, and you were like, yeah, I'm in. Like, he's the weird god thing on fucking, what the fuck was the name of that? Mirai Nikki? And, like, he's a bunch of terrifying monster things, like he was Oda Nobunaga in the Sengoku Basara show. And, like, and then he does that, and then there's that episode of fucking Cromartie High School where he's a motorcycle robot, and it's just him going like, Froom! For like 15 minutes. And like, I see that, and then I see Dog Days, and then I see the episode of Pop Team Epic he was on, and I'm like, how did they get you to do that? I think the dogs are excited because they keep hearing dogs.
I think he wants to go to Biscott.
The Biscotti Republic. I love that you can't even say the I part at the end of it.
Biscotti.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's biscuit, but it's not.
It's not. It's not. God, this was so nothing, and yet this was the most fun I think I've had up to date. Because I got to rewatch something that's so completely bullshit and nothing. But in the end, that's what this entire show was about, right?
Just having a good time.
Just having a good time with my friend and watching shit that nobody else really cares about. That's why we watch Jitsuwa Watashima. By the way, Manga Chef Isaiah, you've been reading the manga, right?
Yes, I have.
How's that been going?
Pretty good. I'm still almost to the part where that's the future.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess that's it for Manga Palate. Jeez, there was literally nothing to say this time. If you've been listening, you know, you get it.
You guys get it.
You get it. Thank you for listening to us.
Bye.
Bye.